Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hey girlies, I just seshed a little bit. Today we're gonna do some makeup and chit chat together. And girl, if I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna talk a little today because I got something I want to get off my chest. If you follow me on TikTok, I actually just posted one today about something very specific. As a fellow member of the YouTube community, as a fellow influencer, I feel like I honestly need to speak on this because it is genuinely disgusting to me just to see like certain behavior in the community. So go ahead and get your snack, get your comfortable blanket, and let's get into it. Also, shout out to Scentbird because they're actually sponsoring today's video. They were actually one of my first like big sponsorships. So the fact that I'm still working with them years later is awesome. So before we get into this tea, let's get into these fragrances. If you haven't heard of Scentbird, which I'm sure you have, they are a fragrance-based subscription service where you get to try out a brand new designer fragrance every month starting at only $17. As you guys know, I love to smell good. I love switching up my perfumes and switching up my fragrances for the different seasons. And with over 600 brands to choose from like Prada, Gucci, girl, there are options. Each sample is a 30-day supply, so you can go ahead and try it out for an entire month before committing to a larger bottle. And I know you guys seen how expensive fragrances can get in store, sometimes even $300 to $500 for certain brands. I've been rotating through these for the last 2 weeks, so let me show you guys what I got. This is Versace Bright Crystal Absolute. Girl, this smells so good. Each sample comes with its own information card, so let me go ahead and read some for this one. Some of the top notes of this fragrance include pomegranate, musk, raspberry. This is only going to make sense to certain people, but the only way I could describe this scent is Rich Auntie from 2007. That's all I can say. This is Proper Poppy by English Laundry. One has top notes of fizzy grapefruit and ripe raspberry, so if you're into more like playful type scents, this is definitely the one for you. And this one is actually my second favorite out of all of them. This is by DKNY, Be Delicious. All the hot girls in the early 2000s used this, okay? The top notes of this are green apple, grapefruit, cucumber, tuberose, whitewoods. Girl, it is... This one just gives running into a field of flowers and then into the ocean. So if y'all want to get into some new fragrances and sample some before you actually have to commit to a big expensive bottle, I got y'all with that 55% off coupon, okay? It's right here on the screen, and that's literally only $8 for your first month. And if you're wondering what my favorite perfume of all time, it's actually Fantasy by Britney Spears. But like I said, 55% off for your first month. Take advantage of that. Now it's time for me to open my mouth. Okay, I was low-key feeling a little greasy, so I went ahead and washed my face again. Now let me get my Scooby-Doo beauty blender and let's get into this video. You're probably thinking, where the fuck did you even buy that? Like, girl, I never get PR packages. Like, I never get PR brands. Like, branding-wise, I feel like it just makes sense because I'm a very random person, so like, this would show up in my mailbox. So we might as well go big or go home. Let's talk about out-of-touch influencers. I actually just made it. Ooh. I still haven't bought a foundation that matches. Like, sure, there's nothing more annoying than seeing a TikTok of spend a busy day in the life with me, and all they fucking do is wake up, take a shower, get coffee, and then go to the gym, then buy a $25 smoothie and go home. That's a busy day. Now, I know not everybody's day is gonna look the same, but babe, for the other 99% of the country, the fact that a lot of these people come from humble beginnings. Like, obviously there's gonna be rich people, there's gonna be poor people, there's gonna be middle class, but it just doesn't really make sense to me for people to be posting $50,000 hauls and then in the same video talk about, oh, I'm poor now. Oh man, now I'm poor. This sucks. I'm poor. Oh my god, you guys, this is my brand new Birkin. I'm so poor now. I spent all my money on it. Imagine trying to sound relatable after buying a $20,000 to $30,000 bag. I started doing social media because I wanted to be a safe place for other people the same way that some influencers were safe places for me at one point in my life. I want people to come on my channel and feel like they're hanging out with one of their friends. I want us to feel like we're on FaceTime together. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. I don't want you to feel like, I know there's definitely influencers for different people. I used to watch this one girl's videos all the time, but slowly she just stopped posting on YouTube, so I followed her on Snapchat. But following her on Snapchat, it just gave me a completely different like perspective of this person. And just some of the stuff she posts, I'm like, did you really like even think before hitting add to story? Is it an alarm setting kind of night for anybody else? Does anybody else have a long busy work day this week? A long busy work day. You realize most people are working like 40 to 50 hours a week, right? Please don't get me started on the travel influencers. You're only in your 20s once. You have to travel now. Sell your house and travel right the fuck now. Like, why are you still in America? What are you doing? First of all, most people can't even buy a house. Second of all, most people can't even move out, right? You're telling people to just sell their house and move to a whole nother country? And then they start broadcasting the super luxurious lifestyle while living in Malaysia or Thailand. Like, how are you gonna say all this while having a remote job making American money? Anybody else see that TikTok about the girl that said she wants to drive across the country because she's bored? Everybody in the comments was like, girl, I can't even get to work. Gas is like $6. First of all, how does that even sound fun? Sports, I'm gonna go get stuck in the car for 36 hours. Like if my calculations are correct, to drive from Arizona to New York is 50,000. Just kidding. No, but it feels like that, right, with how expensive gas is. Money will always come back to you. Who cares about investments? Make experiences. There's this girl that so many of you guys are telling me to collaborate with, so I looked into her content, you know, like get a feel for her, see if maybe we would kind of click or whatever. I used to watch her videos like 5-10 years ago. I haven't seen her in a long time. I watched maybe 2 or 3 videos and I shut my laptop and said no. I kid you not, every single video of hers that I watched, she was just complaining. Like, how are you building this big, large, beautiful home and the entire video you're just complaining? This stuff is not live streamed. Like, you filmed this, you edited that video, and you felt comfortable posting a video of you crying about like not being able to choose what appliance you want, what $10,000 appliance you want to buy for your house. Oh my god, it's so hard. Like, please be fucking for real. I completely understand that people of any money class can have financial issues, but it's just off-putting to see somebody complain about money or that they're not doing too good when they're sitting in a car that's over $100,000 and they're carrying around designer and wearing designer clothing all the time. Like, you can easily sell those clothes, you can sell those bags, you can get rid of your car, you can downgrade it, right? You could get a cheaper home. You don't have to be in a skyrise. You don't have to have a 5,000 square foot home for just you and your fucking cat. Like, there's such easy solutions that the people that you're complaining to about on the internet don't even have these things that they can sell, and then they're good again. You can sell all your stuff and boom, like, you're gonna have 6 figures in your bank account. Like, get real. This is a sponsored video, so I don't want to talk about certain topics on here, but if you do catch my live streams, you may have heard me talk about certain things. Certain things are going on in this world that are very devastating, and it's just crazy to me to see influencers like taking videos of themselves crying, and it'll be like a boomerang of like a tear going down their face, like bouncing up and down, like, I'm just so devastated with what's going on in the world, like, I'm so hurt. How many times did it take for you to film that? How many tears did it take for you to like get the perfect like streak? The amount of social media people that I have seen make current world issues about themselves somehow. Like, how are you that narcissistic that you somehow made things that are happening to other people about yourself? I know you guys saw the stuff that happened in Hawaii. Like, how did some people feel comfortable still traveling there and then posting a whole like TikTok like, oh, Hawaiian vacation? And this whole little Tay thing, I know she's a minor, so I'm gonna like be gentle, but go away. Go away. We do not care about money, money, money. Can y'all stop like hyping up shit like this? Like, can you stop? Like, there's so much poverty going on, like, and y'all are saying about like, oh, this song's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. She's literally telling you guys that you're poor. After dropping the song, she went on live talking about, you guys had 5 years. I've been gone for 5 years and all of you are still broke bums. You're all still bums. But y'all gonna go and support this, right? Because literally you're getting spit in your face and you're like, oh, this is nice. As soon as that article came out about her being, but there was no police report, there was no nothing, I knew it was a bunch of BS and they were gonna try to use that to try to like come back to social media. Like, it's giving 2016 social media tactics. When most people in this world are actually struggling, like, you're not about to come up on here and start calling everybody poor and like try to make more money off of it. Like, goodbye. I don't care how old you are, goodbye. Shame on her mom and her brother for like encouraging this BS. Because I'm sure her brother's probably an adult by now. Her mother has been an adult for like 50 years. You still don't get it, ma'am? Wow. Don't get me wrong, I love social media. Like, it has definitely changed my life for the better in so many ways. And I appreciate and love you guys so much. But wow, there is a sector of it that I just can't with. It's just so sad and so like disappointing that it's like so many people that I actually like knew at one point, and just seeing how they've like changed. Watch it really pop off and social media gets deleted. There's gonna be no brand deals. ColourPop is not gonna have a budget to promote you. This whole video is just me ranting. I'm sorry, I have to get this off my chest. I'm gonna literally title the video, I need to get this off my chest. I've always told you guys I don't like that label influencer social media star. Like, I don't like that label because I feel like I'm not these bitches. I am so sick and tired of seeing people say, stop taking your medication and just do shadow work. Stop taking your medication and just go out into nature and start drinking smoothies, do affirmations, and practice self-care. There's literally some people in this world that can only function on medication. I just find it so dangerous that some people with like thousands, if not millions of followers are sitting here on the internet telling people to stop taking their medication, to practice on just healing themselves naturally. After having my first child, I actually developed a very bad postpartum depression, and I had to be medicated for it because it was so severe that it was actually difficult to stay fucking alive. So it just scares me that there's people that try to spread that kind of message of like, just stop taking your medication, like just stop. And please don't listen to people online for medical advice. Like, people like that literally need to have their account deleted. I'm pretty sure it was the same girl that said that she was anti-medication, that she was also anti-birth control, and she was also anti-politics, and we should all just worry about ourselves. Like, people like that do not need to have a voice online. Like, what do you mean we need to just focus on ourselves? Do you see what's going on around the world? Like, yes, just let a certain group of people just do whatever they want to affect the entire world. We shouldn't care. Just let them do whatever they want. The amount of people I have to hit not interested when their profile shows up because, like, I can't. It's the people going on expensive brand trips and complaining in their vlogs about how boring it is. Well, everybody else in the world can barely get to work. I know this is my job and I know I do social media, but maybe this needs to get, like, everybody needs to get deactivated for, like, a year. Oh my gosh, it's glitter. Oh, it's glitter! Just like that, my brain moves on to the next. Sorry, y'all, I'm just looking at my nails. I just don't think it's smart to spend $150 every 2.5 to 3 weeks to get some basic ass nails. Y'all are nice to me on YouTube, but TikTok, they be roasting me, talking about, girl, get your nails done. Can you get your nails done, please? Like, what the fuck? I just don't think it's worth going and spending $150 to $200 to get my nails done every 3 weeks. And if you're thinking, how is it that expensive? It is in Vegas, and I do not feel comfortable going into a random person's home and having them do my nails. I know everybody starts somewhere, but like, I don't feel safe going, like, it doesn't matter. Everybody in the influencer community is gonna call me a hater now, but like, I really don't care about any of you. Like, all of y'all only like each other because you try to take something from each other. Anytime I talk about topics like this, some people will ask me, like, how do you feel comfortable talking about this? Like, don't you have to go to parties or run into some of these people at events? And if I do, so what? Follow me on TikTok for more at I'm Simply Nessa, because anytime I have something on my mind, I open my mouth over there. Make sure you guys check out Scentbird, get that 55% off. It's literally $8 a month. Get yourself a 30-day supply of a bomb-ass perfume. Okay, I'm done now. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Not the bouncing from camera to phone to camera. Okay, I love you guys. Bye! All the niggas brown, gotta watch the time, 'cause it's flying.